Hi and welcome to this episode, and today we're going to talk a little bit more about mechanical work. So the work done by a force is equal to the energy transferred to the object. So the more work is done if you push with the same force for a longer distance, or if you push with a larger force for the same distance. And you can work out the amount of work that's been done by taking the force and multiplying it by the distance. And the distance can just be defined as if it's how far something moved along a line as the result of a force. So just to recap that, which of these results in more work being done? So is it pushing with the same force for a shorter distance or pushing with the same force for a longer distance? Well, that's going to be pushing for the same force with a longer distance. That will give us more work done. And secondly, which one will result in more work being done? Is it pushing with a larger force for the same distance or pushing with a smaller force for the same distance? Well, it makes sense to me in my head that pushing with a larger force for the same distance will give you a higher amount of work done. Now, the work done by a force is equal to the change in energy of an object, and that's the energy transferred to the object, okay? So the work done, which is measured in joules, is equal to the force, measured in newtons, multiplied by the distance moved in the direction of this force, again in meters. So, work done, remember the units for that is joules, force, the units for is newtons, and distance, the units are meters. Now remember, the work done by a force equals the change in energy of an object. Now, another way to say that is the work done is equal to the force times by the distance. Now, if you have imagine you have something that pushes something off an edge. So the work done by that force is equal to the energy transferred to the object. So this, for example, if you push something off the edge, say you push a ball off the edge of a table, me pushing it is me doing the mechanical work to push the ball off, and the change in energy of the ball is the amount of work I did to push that ball off. So which of these quantities is considered in the equation for electrical work done? Well, work done is the same equation for any type of work done. So we know that you need to use the force, because it's force multiplied by distance. And remember, the work done by a force is equal to the energy transferred to the object.